Thank you. You know, between what happened at the middle elementary school and then we had a lockdown earlier in the day at Poly about an unfound concern that a student may have brought a gun in. It was a busy day for city school police.
And you know, the school year is just getting started. While police feel that they're prepared for any potential problems, students who attend the schools aren't so confident about their safety. School is supposed to be a student-safe place. But for some Baltimore City students, from the morning start to the evening walk home, it can be stressful.
When you walk out the house, you pat yourself down. Oh, got my keys, got my phone, oh, my knife. I forgot my knife. I gotta go back to get my knife. Like, it's worrisome.
Kiera Church says many students are packing just to protect themselves. She's a senior at Lake Clifton High School.
They shut down the school a lot because it's a lot of crime. Yeah, it's a lot of crime around that area. So it gets you anxious and you're scared to walk home sometimes because you don't know, like, if they're around the corner or if they're still in the school.
Kiera's fears aren't going unnoticed.
We got 6 guns last school year through tips, through kids telling us, hey, this person has a weapon or that person may have a weapon, because our kids want to be safe.
Baltimore City Schools Police Chief Akil Ham says he and his team of 103 officers have made progress, but there's still work to be done.
Last year, I think we did a tremendous job in terms of lowering the arrest of students, which is also collaborative with the policy that was just passed by the board.
A policy that lowers arrest and the labeling of young students who break the rules. But some worry the school district's new policy does more to protect offenders than students or teachers who may be the victims.
I am all in support of our children who need these other services, but what about our teachers who also need support? What about the victims who need support? And I think that's probably what was missing in this new report.
Greater for at-risk youth as well as for staff and students. The trend of violence in schools scares her.
Those are the kinds of things you wake up every day and hope that you don't hear this kind of thing happening in Baltimore. That when there's a neighborhood feud, the children bring it to school.
I don't feel safe for the students. I don't feel safe for myself and my colleagues.
Corey Debnam has been a teacher in Baltimore City for 19 years. He says the climate has changed.
Schools have become a place for people to let their anger out for some reason. It's kind of like the trendy thing to do. I'm not here to chase anyone around with a gun. I'm gonna make sure everyone in my classroom is safe, but I think that's totally out of order to place guns in the hands of staff members.
Arming teachers and staff isn't part of the plan for city schools. And right now, neither is putting metal detectors in every building, even though the union would like that. Right now, most high schools have them, along with some middle.
I have to make my decisions based on the data, the crime that goes on inside the school, crimes in the neighborhood, how many weapons we recover from different places. So it's something that we look at daily.
In the meantime, teachers, counselors, and school police are relying on relationships and technology to keep them safe.
The only way that I'm able to get those weapons off of students is because they trust me.
We take every situation very seriously with our students. We don't take anything lightly. If we hear about something on social media that there may be a fight or a video may be posted or someone may say that I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that and bring harm to the school, we move right in on that.
Kiera Church doesn't hold out much hope about the future of school safety in Baltimore and beyond. She's just counting the days until graduation. And in the meantime, she says she'll remain vigilant.
You worry about your surroundings, you worry about everything. And this is my first time in a long time actually having earphones in while I'm outside. But I always keep them turned down low so I can hear any and everything that's around me.
Chief Ham says one of the biggest challenges is really outside the schools at bus stops. They have 7 major hubs in the city where there is a high traffic volume of students. They have mobile officers that travel throughout the city to keep an eye out for potential problems and provide support to the schools. We talked with him prior to today's events, but he says he's optimistic about a successful school year.